What up, bitches? It's the MisanthropikOne, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant/review. Today, I want to talk about this album right here. Reks' latest album called Straight No Chaser. For those that don't know who Reks is, I've talked about him before on my channel. In fact, last year, he came out with a fucking crazy album. It made my top 25 of 2011 called Rhythmatic Eternal King Supreme. And that's his acronym for his name. And that record is still in heavy rotation. I fucking love that CD. If you don't have it, go check it out. If you want to find out more about Reks, his background, go watch the other video I did. I don't want to drag this fucking video out. But he's back with a new album, produced entirely by my man Static Selector. Shout out to Static Selector and Show Off. Show Off Records is Static Selector's conglomerate, if you want to call it, or record label. And Static Selector is another one of them dudes that you need to do a complete album with him. I mean, he got so much soulful and R&B samples and jazzy samples is fucking crazy. And Reks got another home run with this shit, man. This album is so ill. Reks again. I can't believe he did this again. This is just another great album right here. That's all I gotta say. Reks is definitely going up the ladder as becoming one of my favorite MCs, or top MCs on the underground at the moment. And if you listen to this album, Reks, you could hear a heavy Nas influence. I don't know if I mentioned that on my last review about Reks, but this album definitely, there's a strong, even on the last album, you could tell that Nas is one of his favorite MCs and shit. But definitely on this one, it caught my ear that there's a strong Nas influence on his track. Nas influences, excuse me, on these tracks. And I'm gonna get into some of the album right now. Actually, let me go into the features first. You have Easy Money, Action Bronson, Cali, JFK, Terminology, Wise P the Pimp, C Sharp, Alias, and Slain. So those are all the features on there. 14 tracks, and like I said, all produced by Static Selector. So the album starts off a little bit slow with a song called Autographs, but Reks comes in blazing with the raps as usual. Gotta give props to Static Selector again. Starts off light. Definitely love the sample on this track. It's a Beastie Boys sample. Actually, it's my man MCA. Rest in peace, MCA from the Beastie Boys yet again. Y'all know they're one of my favorite rap groups ever. But it's that it's a sample from No Sleep Till Brooklyn. Forget the first bar, but MCA goes, autograph pictures and classy hoes. So that's just ill. Let me skip ahead. Check that track out, by the way. I'm gonna skip ahead to one of my favorite tracks on here, track 3, Power Lines featuring Easy Money. Love this track. Reks is basically talking about trials and tribulations in the hood, shit that goes down in the hood, and he's criticizing upper class and government, I guess, for them, for obviously, you know, dilly-dallying, not giving a fuck and whatnot. Dope fucking track. Easy Money comes through too. Again, that track is very reminiscent of Nas, so listen to that. If you're a Nas fan, you'll definitely love that track. Track 4, Reks and Murtaugh featuring Action Bronson. For those who don't know who Reks and Murtaugh are, they're the two characters in Lethal Weapon. And check out that movie too. One of my favorite series of movies, I guess you could say. Even though Mel Gibson is a fucking asshole, but still dope movies in my opinion. But it's basically Reks and Action Bronson trading bars, going back and forth, and it really comes off well. I love their chemistry together. Check that track out, Reks and Murtaugh. Next track I want to talk about is called Cancel That, featuring Wise P the Pimp. And this is one of my favorite tracks on this album. Basically it's Reks and Wise P going in on some of these females of today. Now Reks is kind of general with his verse, even though it is relevant, and I still love his verse, but Wise P goes in on this shit, and he's very direct. He's talking to like gold diggers and stupid bitches that only go for athletes, and y'all know how I feel about that subject. That's why that track is so relative to me, and I definitely love that track. Check it out. Static Selected comes through on the beat once again, and it's funny because the beat actually kind of contrasts how aggressive these guys are on that beat, lyrics and how they sound. Static Selector's backdrop was very light, and he even has light horns to complement the shit, and it was perfect. It came out so fucking perfect. Shout out Wise P. Next track I want to talk about, Parenthood. Another dope fucking track. Another thing that's fucking reminiscent of Nas. Reks is talking about how kids mirror their fathers. You know, I don't know if it's so much his life, because I don't personally know Reks, but how they're talking about how certain boys will grow up and mimic their fathers depending on what they do and whatnot. They basically become a mirror image, and talking about how mom, like when their dad goes off, their mom will make excuses saying that dad gotta do what he gotta do, and I gotta do what I gotta do to survive. And yo, deep fucking track. Definitely love that track. Shout out to Reks for that one. I'm gonna stay on the women topic with track 8, Breakups, featuring C Sharp. Another track I love. Reks is basically talking about, in the beginning of the track, this is what I naturally gravitated towards, how when approaching a woman, he's not going to put on a fucking show. He's not gonna pretend to be some platinum plus player, you know. He just goes, hey, this is me, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, I'm a ride or die nigga, that's who I am. And he's talking about, I'm not him, I'm not gonna be throwing out dollars and this and that. Yeah, I will take care of you, but I'm not gonna put on a fucking front. And you know, definitely love that track, love the content of that track. I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, talk about the title track, Straight No Chaser, featuring Slain. I mean, come on, you know that's a win-win with my dude Slain on that track. I love Slain, and just listen to it based on that. I'll just say that. In conclusion, like I originally said, this shit is a strong album. in comparison to his last one. His last one was a little bit harder because he had a bunch of different producers on there, like Primo, Shamani XL was on his last one. He had a few harder beats. Static Selector doesn't really have those super aggressive beats like that, but he still has beats that complement hip-hop MCs like Reks, like this dude, and it worked out perfectly. And I'm looking forward to his next album, which he's prepping for the summer, called Revolution, and it's supposed to be produced by Mnemonics. So he's already prepping his second album for this year, for 2012. So I'm definitely looking forward to that shit. Guys, go out, get this. Reks, straight, no chaser. My rating of this album, I would give it an 8.75 to a 9 out of 10. I mean, for real, I really love this dude, Reks. Again, I'm looking forward to his next album, Revolution. Look forward to that. Look out for that. And that's all I gotta say, okay? Shout out to Static Selector. Shout out to my nigga Reks. That's it. Keep doing what you do, Reks. Love your work. Everybody else, leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. Support dope shit. Peace, bitches.